Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second episode of Nimaltopia FM podcast. Today, I am joined by the usual suspect, Sally, Axu, or Dystopia, if you want, and by our honorable guest, Defy.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
I mean, you're the channel owner. You can be a little bit more enthusiastic, Axu.
Okay. Hello. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
That's better, my friend.
So, Tom,
Well
would you
done.
be so kind and tell us who Defy is?
Defy is, well, I would say a rather large Dofus YouTuber, considering there are not many Dofus YouTubers at all. So, congratulations.
Why,
You're the
thank
only
you.
other person I know that has a YouTube channel containing Dofus content. But instead of me introducing you, how about you introduce yourself? Tell the audience what you do from time to time, what you kind of upload.
Okay. Well, I actually started my channel maybe 4 years ago or so, where I uploaded my first video, but I never really took it seriously until right around last year when, with COVID and everything, lockdown, I was at home, didn't have much to do, so that's when I kind of started. But before that, I would upload like PvP compilations just with music. That was kind of the only thing that I ever did. I had uploaded maybe 4 videos total before I actually started taking my channel seriously last February, I think it is. Actually, my channel's birthday is in like 3 days. Not birthday technically, but the day where I started taking it more seriously. Anyhow, that was. Anyways, yeah. So since then, I've done a bunch of different things. Usually, I just run my channel on a basis of whatever I'm doing in game is what I'll do, and I enjoy the game. So like whenever I'm passionate about something in the game, I'll show it, and I try not to force myself to do things that I'm unpassionate about, which is kind of why I'm always like flip-flopping on series, because I'll get like really excited to do a certain series and I'll do a bit and then I'll get tired of it, and instead of forcing myself to continue something that I don't enjoy, I always figure like, you know what, might as well start something else that I do want to do. And that's kind of how I've always done my channel. I'm mainly a rogue player, but I've played other classes as well, mainly PvP, but I do know a little bit of PvM, and that's the introduction.
Fair.
Well, that's pretty complete.
Thank you.
Actually,
I had that written on the wall. I'm just reading off.
nice work. So, Defy, what
Yes.
was your first serious video then?
Okay, well, the first serious series that I did was the Rags to Riches. That's kind of when I started. I don't remember necessarily my first serious video. I could pull it up in like maybe 2 seconds, but the first series that I did seriously was the Rags to Riches. Oh, jeez. I accidentally clicked one of my videos. No, it was the Rags to Riches. I don't know about the first video itself, but that was the most. That's kind of when my channel started to pick up traction, I would say.
I think I need to watch that series.
Well, if you don't have any comments, go.
I don't have any comma, so I think that's a good guide for me.
Actually, funnily enough, it's about crushing, and right now rune prices are like 3 times what they were when I did that
quite
series.
high.
Yeah, and actually also funny enough, when I did that series, a lot of people started taking up crushing, and the rune market crashed, which was why I stopped this series. And so I was thinking right now I'm doing a lot of maging, and I need rune prices to be lower. So I was like, what if I bring back the series just to drop the prices again?
Well, don't worry. If you wanted rune prices to drop, I'll just crash it myself.
Please do. I need that.
I'll help you out.
After all those 100 exo fails. Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
So, Defy, the truth is, Tom looked up your channel like 10 minutes ago, and
Oh,
just browsed the video list. He has no idea who you are.
I'm woefully unprepared for this entire podcast. But you know, I'm winging it, and as far as I'm aware, you're enjoying it, so that's nice.
Yeah,
You didn't have to tell him this, Aksu.
Don't worry, Tom. You're doing great. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
So, would you
So-
lead us? Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was actually gonna lead us into the next thing.
Okay.
But before we do that, I do have a really important question for Defy, because the only reason why you can't, or the only, you do have to have a certain characteristic about you, and that's that you have to like Nimaltopia. If you do not, you cannot be on the podcast, and we're gonna delete the entire thing. So what is your favorite?
What is your
What is your
talking about the
favorite thing
island?
about? Yeah, just the entire thing, just the mobs, anything. It can be the dungeon, but what is your favorite thing here?
Oh god.
You don't have to necessarily like it, but you do have to have a favorite thing.
Okay. Well, you see, I actually had to do this whole island quest 100% on my way to get ivory, so I grew a lot of distaste for the island. But recently I learned about this little
Same.
thing. I learned about this little creature on our map called the Cancane that you can click on, and you can change what creature he is. It's quite crazy. Try it out. You can change him into a pig, into a frog, and that's my favorite thing about the island. Thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing. I didn't know this.
I found about it very recently, actually. Maybe just before this podcast.
Ah, well, fair enough. It's fine, but you have a general dislike for Nimaltopia, which I can understand.
I can actually tell my favorite thing about the island. And during the Ivory quest, there's the fight with the unicorn, and I actually kinda enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, that one with all the glyphs that take you backwards and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, it's fun because
Yeah,
you cannot fail it.
Yeah, I know. You can't die. It's quite cool.
Watch me fail that one though.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Failing the unfailable fight.
Yeah. So you mentioned you played a lot of rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be your favorite class or?
Well, my favorite class can change from time to time, but it's kind of it's the class where I have the most experience with, and it's the class, I would say it's my favorite class, but it's not always my favorite class, but in general it is. Sometimes I'll get bored of it and switch away, because the thing about Rogue is it's very brain intensive, because you have to think a lot, especially in PvP, and sometimes I'll be fighting all these brain dead classes, and I'm just like, their life is so much easier, and I start to get frustrated with my class, and then I'll hate it for a bit, but I always end up coming back. In fact, I've wasted probably 100 million kamas switching away from Rogue, class change into another class, and I always come back to Rogue. So in that process, I've lost a lot of kamas.
Oh well, fair enough. I mean, brain death classes are the superior class. Just look at Korra. But yeah, Rogue is pretty fun.
Rogue is very fun. Yeah,
it is pretty fun.
Yeah.
I like
it is
having
brain
one in my
intensive.
team, for sure.
Oh yeah,
PvM.
and PVM too. It's really fun. Yeah, dreams and such.
Yeah, I mean, Rogue is generally a really good class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just too dumb to play it.
So Defy, your road to 1 billion Kama series is still going, right?
Yeah, it's still technically going. I'm still working towards it.
Where are you
I'm
at?
Okay, that's a tough question, because the thing is, if I were purely focusing on increasing my Kama value, I would not be gearing my Eka Flip, right? If I just wanted the pure Kamas, I would sell that gear. But
And you would already have 1 billion if you just continued leeching, probably.
right, exactly. But I get bored of stuff, so even though the series is technically ongoing, I'm still thinking about Kamas. I'm trying to save Kamas, make profit. I leech people from time to time, that sort of thing. But I'm not 100% focused on it, or I would be selling my gear. Right now in cash, I have 420 million, and then I have my Eka Flip. He has 3 different sets. I have all the Dofuses and that sort of thing. If I wanted to, I could, if I really put my mind to it, within a month, I think I could do 1 billion Kamas. But I'd have to sell my gear that I don't need and that sort of thing.
Right. I don't want to complain, but your mouse clickings are really loud for some reason.
Oh.
Not sure
No problem.
why.
Oh, dude, that's nice. That's gamer.
Yeah, that's true. That he's a gamer.
Actually,
It's
you should not complain. That's gamery AF.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm the one with an Microsoft Office mouse here, and sorry, I'm not a real gamer. I just
No,
have a
don't
one
worry
that
about it. It's just it's just the habit where because right now
Yeah,
we're
that's
talking, but I
fair.
have nothing
That's
to look
fair.
at. My hand just starts moving. I just
Yeah.
start clicking random
Fair
things.
enough.
I've been just looking at a quest that I still need to do, and it's at the Nimaltopia quest, and it's I'm
Yeah,
not
I've
looking
just-
forward to this.
I've just been buying % off on my secondary account, so just
You're one of those.
one of those. No, I'm
Oh,
joking. No.
those guys are miserable.
Yeah, they are. Poor guys, man. I'll send you a screenshot later. Oh my god. I'll send it to you, and then you can probably cut it into the video feed if you want. You when I show you, it's this guy spamming that he wants to buy % off for, I swear to God, an hour. No one had said anything between it. He was the only person. He was the only person.
In
He was
the
the only
trade
person
chat.
on the map. Yeah, it
So-
wasn't even. It was in general. He was the only person saying anything on the whole map. My God, man! If I show this to you, wait, I'll actually send it to you right now.
Yeah,
if you wanna
sure.
check it. Yeah, look, both of you, look at the group chat.
Wait, is that person at Bonta at the moment?
Yeah, he usually is.
Oh no, miserable.
I saw him. It's
Yeah.
at the equipment marketplace, right?
Yeah, equipment. Exactly. He's always there.
Oh, percentage off people are the weirdest people.
They're very funny.
And then you try to sell them like a level 30 item that somehow has an average price of 5 million and they don't take it. Which I always find sad. So I would like to rant like 20 more minutes about percentage off people, but yeah.
20 more minutes? Come on, we can do an hour.
We can do an hour. Okay, so this one time on Iliasol, I was...
This one time in 2007, I was actually on Astrub Zap.
I was actually playing another game, but in that game... Okay. Tom, could you lead us to the next?
Yeah, I was just curious where you were going with this, but no, I suppose.
Leave him hanging with his joke.
Just leave him there for like 5 minutes.
No one says anything.
Here I'm trying to fix this.
Actually, could I start with the question?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so guys, I think we should talk about what are the biggest regrets in our life. And Tom, I think you should go first.
In our life or in our
In our life, in our life.
Because... okay.
I knew you were going to ask this question, and I for the last week, you've prepared me for this because you do not, I do not like this question at all. Remember when we were in Helsinki?
Yeah.
Axel?
Yeah.
And there was this fire.
Uh-oh.
We were just standing there, and we couldn't do anything. And just the screaming of those people, that was
dude, what
horrible.
the fuck did you just...
we were playing the game Speedrunners, and one of our friends died in a fire. And, like, you couldn't stop. Like, if you stopped, you died. So.
Oh, in a game. Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, you scared me. I was like, what the... No, for a second I thought you were gonna say. Wait.
We were just messing with you.
Oh, bro.
Yeah,
wait, for a second. Wait. Listen. For a second, I thought you were gonna
your
say.
plan works, Aksu.
Yeah, no problem. I know.
No, but the biggest regret is
not subscribing to Nimaltopia.
Also that, but I am subscribed. That's my biggest regret. No, selling all my stuff on Echo, and now I don't have anything anymore.
No,
dude.
Biggest regret.
Like real quick, I thought what you were gonna say. Oh my god, I thought you were gonna say you were in Helsinki in front of a fire. Oh shit, I keep clicking this mouse. I thought you were gonna say you were in Helsinki in front of a house with burning buildings.
Yeah.
Okay. But listen, and here's the best. I thought you were gonna say, but we knew we couldn't do anything, so we just kept playing Dofus. Just hella people burning. You guys are like on Dofus Touch on your phone. Like, here, let me buy % off real quick.
Buy your bucket of water so you can help.
Buying your bank 90% off, guys.
Meanwhile, people screaming in the back.
I was kind of aiming at that. I'm
yes,
a horrible person.
I saved 300 KK. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, but for real now, Tom,
No.
we do have an actual list of things.
Yeah, we do actually have an actual list of things. An actual list of listing.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna progressively go through the list because that's boring AF. So.
Oh, that
but
fire.
I've got to start doing that.
That fire just got real. You hear the police?
Fire just got real. Oh god, it's an actual.
I'm not joking.
Oh, no.
They found someone not subscribed to Nimaltopia. They're like, go get him, boys.
Dude has been capped. I'll start with this one because I think it's interesting. Do you have any things in the game that you currently like would really want to like Ankama to change?
The thing is, just before you ask the question, are you asking it to both of us or are you asking me specifically?
No,
just
you
so I know.
because I know
Okay,
Aksu's griped to the game.
Okay.
Wait, what?
If you're asking...
I want to answer too. No, these are.
You can ask. No, you can ask that one next.
I actually want you to answer it too. So, okay. But Defy, you can start. You can start.
And the question was, what? Just things I want Ankama to change?
Yeah, just things you want changed. Yeah.
Updated, reworked, stuff like that.
Well, there's a few things. One that's really annoying is in your bank, they have this really cool feature where if you are gonna mage and you go to your bank and you right-click your item, you can do show associated runes. And when you do it and you right-click it, it'll show in your bank all the runes that you have that are related to the item that you're gonna mage, right? So let's say it's like an Indigo blob, right? Then that's chance, so it's gonna show you all your chance runes, vitality, that sort of thing. But
Mhm.
for some reason, the way that they coded it is once you right-click it and you show all your runes, as soon as you transfer one rune, it'll like take off the page, and you have to right-click again, show associated runes, transfer one rune. It's like it doesn't let you transfer all the runes. You can do transfer all, but bro, I have like 30k of each kind of rune. Like I can't transfer all of them at once. You know what I mean?
I ran into the same problem,
Yeah,
actually.
it's so annoying.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I didn't even know that was a feature.
Well, if you don't mage, it's not anything that would bother you. But that's like a maging thing that bothers me.
Yeah.
PvP, obviously, Sacrirs bother me, and SRAMs bother me. That sort of thing. I think a couple classes, but these are things that everyone knows.
Mm.
Like I don't think there's anything new. And then PVM, I think the one thing that doesn't bother me that much, but I think the power leveling is just too powerful. Like people just like you create a new character, you can get it level 200 in an hour, and that just takes away a lot from the game, in my opinion.
That's fair, but let's please change that after I finished with my project of getting all the classes to level 200, please.
And after I do as well, because that's also my project. But
Yeah,
afterwards, let's get that nerfed.
I actually want to have them on separate accounts, by the way.
Oh, I want them all
Yeah.
on the same. Okay.
I want 18 accounts with all they have, like
You have to sub
one
all
of the
them,
classes.
by the way.
No, I won't be subbing all of them at the same time, obviously, but I just want to have all of them, and geared,
Fair enough.
preferably.
Fair enough.
And
got-
Fair enough.
actually, related to the thing you mentioned about the runes, I would also want them to add a thing, like when you go to the market and you have a recipe open, you can click the research and it will take you to that research.
Yeah.
Research. I want to have that in your bank. That's
For like same
Yeah.
thing. If you want to see if you have that resource in your bank,
yeah, that would be nice.
that's actually very smart.
I'm tired of typing it in the search bar.
Relatable. And one thing too, do you know Vulture's Finery, the cape?
No.
Anyhow, it's a cape that has 60 pushback damage. Which
Oh
is
yeah,
really cool for
no, I do,
pushback builds.
yeah.
But I can't like.
You can't
cannot-
mage it.
you
You can't mage
You
it.
can't mage it. You cannot mage it. Past 50, you cannot use the runes that we have in game. Like they haven't created a rune that's powerful enough to actually work with that cape.
Yeah.
So you physically cannot mage that cape. It's so annoying. Like
It's
either
so
you get
stupid.
lucky with the craft stats or you orb, but it's just so stupid. So things like that bother me.
We can actually talk more about Amakna messing things up later. I have a lot of ideas for that. But
Amakna is the area. Ankama is the is the
no,
company.
no, Ankama,
You see
same
what
thing,
I have to
same
work?
thing.
You have to.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
See what I have to
Arachne.
work with Defy?
Okay,
Oh,
to
I
be
have to
fair,
work with this man.
when I was a child, it took me a long time to notice that there was a difference. And I have kind of stuck with it ever since,
Mhm.
because
Fair
I
enough.
first thought it was like that, so I can't. It's hard for me to fix. But one thing I would like to be updated, actually added to the game. For the longest time, I've been wanting this. So you know how the Koalak area
Mhm.
has been the same for basically ever,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of like useless content there. There's barely any quests to. I want a Koalak area revamp. That's like
Revamp of the area.
yeah. Yes,
You wanted to have an appropriate Dofus as well.
it has the Calyptus Dofus already, but
Oh, true.
yeah, and you could like give the Calyptus Dofus some nice little bonus
Mhm.
too.
And I'm
And
pretty sure. Sorry, go ahead.
and last but not least, I want them to add alongside that update a Koala class.
Koalak class.
I wanna be a Koalak. I wanna have a slingshot and shoot blobs at people.
Yeah,
I'm a
I
simple
think,
man. I'm a simple man. I need these things.
You're a simple furry, no problem.
No, okay, but real talk. I think it was in Echo Discord when I think Manaya was there for a short period.
Mhm.
Yeah, I asked her that is there any plans for Koala area revamp and Koala class, and she answered that there's no plans for a revamp, but she
But
liked.
you didn't answer your class.
No, she said that she liked my idea about the Koala class. So basically, Koala class confirmed.
Confirmed coming for sure.
Yes.
That's not. I would like a koala class. That sounds epic.
Not sure how that would fit in with any other class, but okay.
No, it will be like a combination with Kra and a Osamuda. You like that?
Oh, for sure.
Oh no.
You know what could be interesting? They could do it as an incarnation. You wear a certain weapon and you become a Koalak. That could be cool.
Also, let us to be incarnations in Colo again.
Oh shit, dude, that was actually such a. Oh yo, there was this like one incarnation, this Zoth hammer thing.
Mm.
Oh my god, I remember this like 5 years ago. This guy, he had a full crit set, and he would hit with this thing like across the map, behind walls, insane damage. He could do like 7 hits a turn. Each one's like 500.
Mm.
It was crazy. I think it was a good choice of them to take them off, to be honest.
But you can actually still use them in Perceptor fights.
You can?
Yes.
What the hell? Actually?
But every now and then there is one guy, like people see, okay, only one guy is attacking the Perspector. Okay, so they put up a lazy defense, and just before the fight starts, he equips the Will Clinton incarnation, you know, walks to the Perceptor and one-shots it.
Oh my god.
Because you can like do insane damage as that thing.
Yeah, with that incarnation.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. Damn. That's the little agility free ghost one, right?
Yeah, that's the pretty hard one to get, actually.
Yeah. Oh damn, one-shotting the Perceptor.
No, well, no, one turning, not one shot.
Oh, yeah, one turning.
Yeah.
I need to get that. I need to get good.
I think it's pretty hard to get, actually. You like need a lot of people on board of button. No, you cannot buy it. It's linked to your account.
Oh no.
That's why.
That's
Okay, I'll grind for it then. Fine, I'll actually do something for once.
Worth it.
Have you ever gotten any of those incarnations in Frigos?
Nothing that I've had to quest for. I've always bought my incarnations that I've needed.
Okay, but there's like these actually, the 4 incarnations in Frigos that you have like the specific quest for. They're all quite interesting.
Is it the artist notice where you have to get the keys?
What?
To start the quest?
I don't.
Oh, like you have to drop the keys?
Yeah, you have to
you
drop
have to drop
something. Yeah, you have to drop
Oh,
something.
actually I have 2 then. Nice.
Yeah, I think you have one of them. Yeah.
No, I have 2.
Yeah. I think for the agility one you have to get the drop from Colossa. I think so. So you have to actually farm Colossa.
Okay, no, I don't have that one.
God, you gotta farm Colosso just to get the possibility of dropping something to start a quest?
Yeah, I think so.
God damn. That's harsh.
And in the quest I think you need a lot of people who are doing the quest.
Oh, okay.
And
I
could be wrong, but I've heard that it's quite hard.
That's interesting though.
Yeah. Anyways, Tom.
So Tom, what do you want to change about Dofus?
Yes.
Thanks for asking. As you know, because I'm quite a whiny bitch about anything that's in the game that's harder than a gobble. I want a lot changed, but there isn't currently a lot that I want changed, except that I would like there to be slightly more 2 mob groups spawning in high level areas. Because if you're solo and kind of bad, you cannot defeat like the 4 mob groups.
Well, that's actually interesting because usually it's 1, 4, and 8, right? That kind of spawn. Or
I think it's
2, 4, and 8, maybe sometimes.
It's 1 to 2, 3 to
6, 7, 8.
No, wait, it's 1 to 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. It might actually differ between areas because some areas only have like spawn really, like the lower level areas. I've been noticing actually now that I'm doing the Iron Man that in Incarnam it's like maximum of 3 mobs, for example, and stuff like that. And around some Tainela, I think there's some restrictions too. But
but it would be handy for a player like me to actually grind some stuff. This
I think
is
you're
just
right.
a quality of life thing for me to not having to recruit people or have to ask Aksu to help me with the tiniest thing. That's kind of the only reason why I want it.
Just so you can do things yourself?
Yeah, just so I could do slightly more things myself. I'm just too lazy to do stuff, but...
I think that's definitely actually interesting. I've never heard anyone talk about that, so I think that's really, like, very well thought.
Actually, now that I think back, like, when I was doing the Abyssal quest in Ilvesel alone, you have to go, like, to the lower areas and kill the mobs. I think you have to, like, at one point you have to, in specific maps, there's, like, 3 different maps that you can fight on and get the drop. And you have to wait to get the specific mob to spawn. It was, I spent, like, 2 hours there trying to get those.
Yeah, I think when I did the Abyssal quest, it was something similar. But I did it here on Echo, so it was a little bit easier because I could get things that I needed from all the characters.
And eventually, some other people came here, so there was 3 of us trying to do it.
Mhm.
That's nice
It took
about
you
it.
2 hours.
Yeah, that's nice about Illuesal that people actually sometimes help you.
Yeah,
Oh,
on
yeah, I
Illusion.
actually had people help me with the coward Dofus quest.
Oh.
I know that doesn't sound impressive at all. But
well, listen. Like, there's one part of the Count Dofus quest where you have to step on tiles,
Mm.
and
Oh.
you need more than one person, and Illusion's mono account, so there's no way you can do it without other people's help.
yeah, I know, but it was done relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Or did they help you? Or did they help you kill Wabbits? Is that what you meant?
No, they actually I couldn't quite solo the WoW Wobot.
Mhm.
Like I kept leaving it on like 500-600 HP. So
Oh.
I'm level 80 at the level 80 dungeon.
Ah,
so
I see.
I did use Astrum Knight, but couldn't
Yeah.
quite do it because I'm still bad.
He
And
is.
then some
he
dude,
is.
I stood at there like, help me please, I'm dying. And then some dude just said, hey buddy, do you need to pick me up? And then he just helped me. I was like, aw.
He probably said it in
Epic.
French. He said, "Hello, bonjour. Do you want the
Oh, yeah. Hello, bonjour, mon ami.
But basically,
Bonjour.
in Illuesal, it's a valid strategy to just go to the map where the fight is, a quest fight, and wait.
Yeah.
And just wait. Yeah,
And
true,
just
true.
wait. But
Someone's gonna pop up.
yeah.
Someone eventually, within 3 days, will get to help.
But doing endgame dungeons, that is a nightmare. It's
On
a
Illuesal?
headache. Yeah, it's a headache because you get really random people. Yeah, there are a lot of people who are stuck, but you're like, they don't actually know how the dungeon works. They don't know how to play the game, and the classes
Oh.
are just not an optimal. And on top of that, they give up after 2 tries.
Oh god, yeah, and it's probably people who just need it for like a quest, so they have no idea. They don't want to research it because they don't want to like invest time into something that they're gonna be done with and never do it again.
And that is actually one of the reasons why I paid for leech for a lot of dungeons when I was questing, because I just
On Illusion.
yeah, it was not worth it for me to try to get the people to help me.
Fair enough. Honestly, paying for leeches sometimes can pay for itself with the resources, so you don't really lose that
Like
much overall.
you do lose. It's never like, it's not advised to pay for a leech, but like, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, for dungeons like Count Heraborg, like it's handy to have a leech that knows what they're doing.
Mhm.
And or you're gonna just stay stuck in just one dungeon room
Fair enough.
for 2 weeks, and then the game gets quite stale. Doing one
In,
dungeon for 2
in the
weeks
one room.
and not completing it.
There's not much you can do inside the one room.
No.
You're just stuck there for the rest of until you win.
Also, there was one quest, one specific fight that really reveals everyone's true nature. That is the last alignment quest. You know,
Like Ezreal?
yes, because you go to the room and everybody's so desperate to get into a group. People
my God.
turn on each other. They ditch people. They're like, no. This guy is holding us back. Let's change him. And it's so toxic. It really like reveals your true nature there.
There.
I'll still do that one. So thanks for the heads up.
Because that one's really difficult too, and if the people don't know what they're doing, because the mechanic there, you can get like one-shotted and that sort of thing, and if you're not careful, yeah, that one's not that easy to do if you don't have like an organized team. So it must be a real nightmare on a mono account server with like random strangers who don't know how the thing works.
And I'm actually worried on like Echo with my 8-man team, because I'm worried that can I even do it with my team, because you need a lot of range damage.
Mm-hmm.
And like I have a rogue that's not ideal in that fight, but it can be good, but like realistically for average person using a rogue there is quite hard, because you have to get the people to the mobs to the bone wall, and I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And like
I don't know. I saw Volcasaurus duo it.
yeah,
with
he
Rogue
duoed
and
it, but that's
Yeah.
long time ago, long time ago. And the main thing is I don't have a Kra, so that's like I don't really have.
But you have me.
I have
You have
he, does,
me.
he meant he doesn't have a good crop.
that's what I meant. Yeah.
There.
Thank you,
There.
Defy. Thank you, Defy.
Why do people
Yeah.
do this to me?
You do this to yourself, bro.
I wish I watched you burn it at Firerock soon. I don't care anymore.
Oh, Tom,
Anyway-
sorry.
Anyway, no, it's fine. It's fine. You know, I'll just off myself and yeet myself out of the window.
Oh,
after this.
Tom, don't do that.
No, I won't. I still need kamas from you. So, I think I'll just go on to the next question. What is your favorite Ankama mess up? Just a thing that Ankama completely, I'm just gonna say it, fucked up
Hmm.
by implementing or just doing it. But if I can start with this one, I think you might be agreeing with me on this one. So, remember when Ankama decided it was a good idea to introduce the first version of the dreams? Like
No.
the concept itself was good, but how could they have messed up the runes to a point that the game doesn't know how to use the runes, so they just deleted the runes.
With the
It's
corruption.
yeah, the
Yes,
corruption runes.
because
Yeah,
So you
they
could
were
just
so
like
broken.
insert the rune, make it OP.
no,
Yeah,
no,
make the
you
item-
you could not use it because like the sync values were.
Yeah,
You would
Yeah.
go over the sync value.
That's true. I remember you couldn't use
wasn't that the entire purpose of
Did-
those runes? So
Did they test the runes at all? Like, because the only answer to this is that they did not, because they would have noticed that you cannot use them.
Mhm. And the thing is, do they even beta test? Like, do they test these things? That's what I'm saying.
they do have a test client.
I know they have the beta test, but it's always funny because they'll put something out on the beta test. This is what always happens. They'll put out like the new version of the update, right? They'll put on the beta test. Everyone will test it, figure out all the bugs, report them, and then they just won't fix them. They'll just release it, and it's like, why did everyone go and figure out these
Yeah,
bugs?
because
know?
every time they release a new update after the beta, it doesn't work. Never.
Exactly.
It's
No,
just broken.
What
it's
is the
so
point
stupid.
of the beta? What's the point of the beta?
Oh my god, I just remembered something crazy, like one of Ankama's mess ups. This is going to be a little bit niche. I don't know if you guys will both remember this, but
I know everything that
Do
there is
you-
to know about.
do
the game.
you remember community challenges?
Yes, that was
Okay,
a huge
listen.
scam. That was a huge
Listen,
scam.
bro. When community challenges first came out, the idea was super cool, right? So you make a challenge with certain restrictions. Maybe someone has to pick a certain class, someone has to finish a fight with a number of turns, maybe with specific idol combination and that sort of thing. And you set an amount of commas that they have to pay to enter, and you set a reward total. And the reward gets split among all the winners, and then all the losers, like, you just keep their commas. And the idea was that everyone kind of like the winners end up winning a lot, and then the community challenge creator ends up winning from the losers, kind of that sort of thing. That might be a little bit of a bad explanation, but the thing is, they didn't even try to think about the fact that some people would put restrictions that are not possible. And the thing is, like, you would buy into this challenge and you wouldn't realize that it's not possible until you actually went and tried it. For example, they would give you an idol that you can't use with a specific boss, but unless you like go and check that idol, you won't know. So they're like, for example, do Tinril with I don't know, like a
Josh.
Yeah, sure. Something that makes them hit harder. Usually those don't work at Tinril, like Behelites or anything like that, because they're supposed to one-shot you anyways. And they're like, oh, go do it with this. So you buy into the challenge. You're like, this seems easy. You go, you put on the idol to do the dungeon, and then you're like, oh shit, the idol doesn't work. You try to get out of the challenge, you can't. You have to like they keep your commas. And so many people got scammed. People made, like, I remember this guy made 50 million commas just in a week, just by scamming people off community challenges. It was the most shitty idea, and now I don't think it still exists. I don't know if it still exists. No one uses it. I think it still exists.
It might still exist.
It anywhere.
It might still exist.
I've
No, it existed for until a little while ago. I think so, because
Yeah, right. Like half a year ago or something.
yes, because I'm pretty sure that the man, the myth, the legend, Sheepo tried to do a scam again quite recently, but he got scammed himself out of 8 million
God.
commas. So no, like he tried to make it so that even if everybody wins it, he would not lose money. But in the end, he just made a really good challenge and people made money. But
I'm surprised anyone even checked that and found out about it. you know?
yeah, he linked the thing in the like recruitment, like do this
I
challenge.
see. I see.
But
Do this challenge.
yeah, the man, the myth, the legend, Sheepo. But another thing was like, like there was a lot of those different things that you could make it impossible. Like they made it so that you only can have one player in the fight, but you need to have a Kra, Eop, and a Panda and stuff like that.
The things that you can't do, exactly.
Could you also like there was also like the possibility, you know, the challenges where you have to let the females get the final kill off.
Oh yeah, stuff like
You
that.
also have to let the male kill the boss.
Right, exactly. Just things that conflict with each other, and it's so stupid, man.
And
That was
Ankama
great.
didn't think of those, just like they didn't think of the corruption runes. Just
True.
absolute big brain players.
Actually, thinking about it, that one where you have to let the female kill or the male kill, I feel like you could get around that by making a summon kill.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You could actually get around
you
that. That's smart.
Might get around that. Yes.
But but I don't have the summon control spell yet.
Bro, come on, man.
Bro, I have not been to the Pandala Island. Shut up.
It's not Pandala, it's an Astrub, my guy.
For real?
Yes.
By the way,
I've been playing for quite a while, so...
about the summon
bully
skill,
me.
is there even a point for me to get it on Foggernaut? Like, of course I'm gonna
yes.
get it, but the only thing I can control is the Arachne.
Yeah, that's
wait,
worth
can
it.
you not control the turret?
No, that would be OP.
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
that would be OP, but it's kind of late.
If it gets to a PvP fight, you can put the Arachne diagonally to you and use Tide on it next turn to like either get out of the
I know.
water or go somewhere. So
I will probably
all-
get it, but like Arachne is the only thing I can control.
Arachne's OP.
Yeah, that's true.
Tom just destroyed me with his Arachne because I have no care.
But
I'm
I'm actually
pushback damage and an Arachne.
I'm gonna actually share you a Arachne fuck up that not a lot of people know about, but it was a huge one.
Mhm.
And it has to do with Wakfu actually.
Oh no!
So you
Wakfu, my favorite game.
like first of all, Wakfu barely even works as a game. It's made even worse than this one. Like for real. It works worse than Dofus. But so you know how for a short period of time you could make an account on Steam
Mhm.
and
yeah,
play Wakfu with that. So last fall, the man, the myth, the legend, Sipo, started to play Wakfu again,
Oh,
and he
yes.
tried to log to his Steam account. And Amagna let him know that no, there is no account linked to your Steam. There actually has never been this account that you claim to have. So
Okay.
the account does not exist anymore. It apparently has never been created. And he had like 100 million kamas there that he had moved to his Steam account.
And it was fully
And-
fully disappeared.
Yeah, because the account did not exist. It did not exist, but one of his friends had the account in the friend list. Like you could see the nickname. But Amagna said, no, it does not exist.
No, it doesn't exist.
No.
You
It
have
doesn't
never...
exist. You are not allowed.
So they deleted the account and said that you have never created one.
And you can't do anything. 'cause
Yes, you
we
can't do
we
anything. You can't do anything.
Yep. Yeah,
And
that's
you
fine.
know what? This happened to at least 2 people. So the chances are that all of the Steam accounts just were
Got
deleted.
deleted.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Well, oh, that's why I couldn't log in.
Oh yeah, that's why my 300 million comments there.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah,
God.
Ankama, I deserve
Okay.
a reprimandation.
Yeah,
or-
that's
They can-
crazy.
it's a
I had like
reward.
1
Give it
billion.
back to me. They can
Yeah.
just give it back to me on Dofus. It's fine. Like
Yeah,
I'll take
Yeah, I'll
have
take it,
50
I'll take it.
billion, so I deserve at least 2 billion on Dofus.
it. True.
Road to a billionaire.
But actually,
Road to 1 billion.
One episode.
actually, by the way, that game just doesn't work. I was able to create this bug consistently, where you could move without using MP in the fight.
What?
Yes, because every time you would cast a spell, it would also walk to that cell.
Mhm.
So I could just zoom around the map.
That seems like the easiest bug ever to recreate. You just cast a spell.
No, you have to make a certain thing. So on a Foggernaut, you can make these rails on the map,
Mhm.
and then you can equip yourself on the turret and move alongside the rails. But but you
This
know,
sounds like a card game.
yes, but you know how in you know how in Wakfu there's like different levels of elevation.
Mhm.
If the rail was on this slope and you moved there, it would just fuck up the fight for everybody in it.
Wait, what angle did the slope have to be?
It just had to be on an angle, like from like not flat.
32 degrees is fine.
Yeah, just
So specific.
something like that.
Okay.
And that was like excellent work on Magna. The game actually barely works.
Very well done.
But
hear people
in
enjoy
all
it.
honesty, like, if we compare Wakfu to Dofus, this game also barely works. But they have fixed the stability issues. I'm not crashing
Wakfu?
every time.
On Dofus.
No, on Dofus.
Yeah, Dofus. Actually, to be sure, To be
I
fair,
still demand Dofus 3 though.
I don't really have a lot of problems with Dofus when it comes to like performance. But I think it's just because I have a lot of RAM and I have a decent processor and we have extremely good internet here in Finland. So I think
you have dedicated WAM.
Yeah, I have a lot of dedicated WAM.
A lot of dedicated WAM.
Yes, I do.
Open Minecraft server. Minecraft server.
Okay.
There's also a dedicated Mistfam. No.
Wait, what?
No, there is.
Yeah, guys, well, join to my Minecraft server where you can buy these starter packs to have like starting armor and stuff like that, and you can PayPal me the money.
PayPal. Oh,
Yes. You can also pay with in-game kamas.
Scamming kids. Let's go.
Let's go. And one more fuck up. Not really a fuck up, but a thing that annoys me a lot. You know how if you're doing Infinite Dreams and you cannot be invited to another player's dream if you're in the well, like outside. You know that? And where do you go after you lose a fight in Infinite Dreams?
Outside.
Yes, on front of the well, right?
Wait. So if you're out in front of the well, you can't.
Yes, you cannot join to the dream. So every time I lose, I have to get out of the dreams with all my other characters, so that I can invite them back to the.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's like such a small thing, but like why?
That's not even a small thing. That's such a design flaw. Like that's very big.
Yeah, that's inconvenient. To be fair, people often turn into a ghost there anyway, and that kind of works around it. But like,
because nobody has time to constantly be eating that bread and stuff.
Yeah, but still, why? That's such a simple thing that should not, like.
That should not be a point of failure.
Yeah.
in all honesty, I mean, Ankama has a lot of these dumbass things that they do. Now that I can't think of any, but there's just so many weird things in Dofus that makes you think like, why? Why is this like this?
Fair enough.
Also, like how I am specifically unable to make any kamas and keep spending it on cosmetics. I don't know how that happens.
Yeah, like Ankama, bro. Come on, you gotta fix it.
Come on, fix it. Come on.
Ankama, bro.
It's just like my car navigation thing, where it just constantly leads me to the nearest McDonald's. I don't know how that happens.
It just does. It's like
it just does it. I just select home and then it just like it fills in an extra stop, which is just a McDonald's.
Don't know. Would you have McDonald's set as your home location?
And you know why? Like when we were trying to get that restaurant in Amsterdam, right? You know, and for some reason the navigation thing would be set to car mode, even though we were walking. That's like, come on, how does that happen?
Yeah.
Oh, I got so
like
scared.
The three of us, we all had to go to the toilet.
Tom,
and
let him
we
speak.
had to go to the toilet for the. Sorry, I'll let you speak, Defy.
No, I was just gonna say, when you mentioned Amsterdam now, you scared me. I thought you were gonna do another one of those buildings.
No, I was not.
Go ahead.
The amazing thing about Google Maps is, for some reason, like, well, I usually drive my car around with Google Maps, right? So it just automatically goes into car mode. And we were in Amsterdam and we had to go to the toilet for like the last 30 minutes. And one of us wanted to go to this bakery place that had amazing sandwiches and stuff. Apparently, I don't know. They were good, though.
So they say.
So yeah, so they say. I'm not sponsored by any.
Sponsored by that one bakery in Amsterdam
that I can't remember the name of. But, we were walking for like 30 minutes, and then I saw that it had put car mode on, so we kind of just walked around the entire center of Amsterdam, or we could just have gone straight through it. I literally wasted 40 minutes walking around
of our time,
going to that one bakery place that could not actually be accessed by car. So Google Maps kind of just crapped itself and just said,
like,
hey, you gotta
yeah,
go
like
there.
what the hell, Ankama, go fix that. Come on.
Yeah, come on, go fix that.
Come on.
Every time you say it worse. I think this time you said Anka.
Yeah, okay, don't bully me. Don't bully me.
Ankama, please.
Ankama should fix that one too. Change the village into Ankama.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. So we have
So
gone
anyway,
through
actually-
now 2 questions, haven't we?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
2 questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Basically.
many.
But the last one is basically we've kind of already answered that because I think we're gonna like direct that one to Defy.
Uh-oh.
Is what the things you're doing in Dofus, but you said you wanted to level all the characters. And you wanted to make 1 million. You want to gear Echo Flip a little bit better.
1
that's what-
million? Oh
million,
god.
Sorry.
Yeah,
he-
Defy's been working really hard to make 1 million
To
comments.
make that 1 million. So is the question, what are we doing currently?
Yeah, but apart from sitting in the school area in Nimaltopia, just a quick summary of what you're doing, because
Oh, dude, shit! This guy just said he's selling. I saw because I got my game in front of me.
Oh,
and
he's selling
tra-
30% off?
No, dude, he's selling Color Soak and Scrolls 380 KK. You can make like easily 50 KK profit each.
Oh, okay.
well, allow me to buy them.
Hey,
Alright.
Defy. You should message him and say, could you buy them from 350 KK each?
Oh, to lower the price even more.
Yes, I think he likes that, if you try.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he would. Or I could say 340 plus a PV feather per Color Soak and Scroll.
Yes,
we could do that.
that's good. That's good.
Wait, is that Power Eduno guy?
No, it's some
Oh,
guy.
he's selling- shit.
Tidrus.
Shit, I need money.
Yeah. Anyways, I gotta go buy these. I'm just joking.
Oh, you'll be back. Good.
I bought them. All right, we're good.
Okay, very good. And we are back. Okay.
And we're back. Okay, the question. So you asked me what I'm doing currently in game. So that 1 billion commas, that's in the back of my mind. My main project currently is, as we mentioned, I want to get all the 18 classes level 200, but I want them on one account. So my goal is just to go like class by class and then kind of try hard the 1v1 ladder. And when you do that, you will discover that you need certain equipments versus certain classes. So over time, I'll just keep maging whatever equipments I need, and eventually I'll reach a point where I have a lot of different equipments, right? All well maged. I'm not going to sell any of it. And my end goal that would make me like really happy is to have all 18 classes level 200 and scrolled, and just have a lot of well maged gear, all different elements, all different kinds, exos, everything. And then that way, whenever I want to make a PvP video, I can do any class, any element, and just whatever I feel like playing. So I have like complete freedom. And that's like the end goal.
But why
That's
do
my
you
goal.
need to put them all on the same account? Because isn't that gonna be quite expensive to buy the extra slots?
Sure, but that cost that I put into the extra slots, if you actually think about this, right?
No,
So-
yeah, it's faster to change between. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
No,
maybe easier.
not even. Think about this. If they're all on the same account, I'm saving money on a couple of things. One, the multiplier. Every time I want to level 1, if I'm power leveling it, I save commas on leveling it because I have ×4 multiplier instead of ×1 on a fresh account, right?
Mhm.
So I save probably millions of commas that way. Secondly, subscription. Obviously, that costs comma too. So whenever I
Oh,
want to
fair,
play a character,
fair.
I'll have to subscribe it. So this, in the long run, I think I'll save more commas this way, even though I have to buy all the different slots. If I'm smart and I wait for like them to do some all green market offer, maybe like whatever the nearest one is. Sometimes they do summer sales or like Easter or some shit like that. So I think through that I'll be able to get all the classes. So we'll have to
Okay.
see.
But how about like 3 accounts? Because
But why? Like, what's the benefit?
uh,
So I can do a 3v3 kind of thing.
Apart from having to swap
so
three
you
accounts.
can have them standing in a row at the top.
Oh, true.
True.
True. No, dude,
I
just
feel
one account's
out-nerded.
good.
I really feel out nerded here.
True.
True. So anyway, I'm kind of out of questions because again, I didn't prepare anything.
That's fine. That was enough questions. Like we
yeah.
spoke a lot.
But Defy, do you
We
have
did.
any questions for us?
Well, can I ask you about your YouTube channel? Because I'm curious about
Sure.
that.
Sure.
And well, but the problem is that kind of leaves Tom out of it.
No,
Tom, you
that's
okay with that?
fine. He's used to that.
No,
You can go.
I have nothing to add by the way, so that's it's
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So Mistopia, you said you were going to stream. When's that? Today, tomorrow?
I guess it's for me. It's tomorrow, at least.
What are you
for
going to be
most
streaming?
likely. Infinite Dreams for now.
Are you going to be like with facecam and everything?
Facecam, yes. I
Oh, I'm so excited. What?
have an epic setup. I don't know if I've showed you the pictures, but I have a what is this, a bed sheet on top of it is like whole thing we build up. So I have a white background now.
Amazing. Dude,
And
when I first started my YouTube channel, if you go back to my old videos, I didn't have a room back then.
Yeah, you went
I didn't
a
have a
Harry Potter closet.
Yeah. And so that I have a white background, I also just literally took my blanket and I put it up on the shelf and I put books on top of it so it hangs down behind me.
Mhm.
And that was my white background. So I think we're in a similar boat there.
Also, by the way, thank you for the pressure. Now I have to edit this video by today, so it makes sense. That
Wait, so what are you gonna do in 5 minutes as soon as this video is done?
Edit the video.
No, I'm trying to give you more pressure, so you have to do it in 5 minutes. That way, you actually make sense.
What am I doing in 5 minutes? I'll be.
This video is recorded at the 19th of February, right?
Wait, yeah, 19th of February. What time is it? Oh, Dofus time right now. It's 6:31.
How epic is it? I actually live in Dofus time. I'm a living Dofus character.
You live inside the Dofus world.
Yeah, I live inside the Dofus time.
Okay, wait, I got more questions for you. So
Okay, hold on. Isekai anime with Tom as the protagonist trapped inside Dofus, but okay. Yeah, Infinite Dreams. And also, I'm gonna be listening to copyrighted music because I'm not monetized. And I'll be also maybe doing a Q&A if people ask.
A Q&A?
Yeah, if people ask me questions. So
is that an African Q&A?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
Q&A.
Q&A.
So I'll be having.
Are you hungry? Guana.
I'll be having my alt accounts asking questions in the
Asking yourself.
Axel.
Hey, why are you so beautiful? Oh, just I was born like that.
Then I just go through my skincare routine and.
Yeah.
Can I ask an important question? Just like before the stream. Can you at least do 5 ad Nilezas?
Yes.
5 what?
Ad Nileza.
Yeah, just ad Nileza. Because
Those
every time
make it easier.
No.
I'm hella scared for any extra bosses because I'm just bad at the game again. I don't know what half of the mobs do. And we were doing a fight and Axel just decided to add Nileza.
Oh god.
I was like, what?
Bro, she makes the fight easier. You can kill all the mobs using her passive.
Yeah, it is. And
I forgot that.
It also actually goes around a lot of challenges too, which is quite nice. So like, it doesn't ruin challenges if he kills them. Who to kill last changes, for example. You get more points and better chests in Dreams.
You don't get better chests.
You do.
No.
Yes.
Really?
If you go
Yes,
like
you do.
200 and 300, you get better chests.
You get better chest if you do a challenge with an extra boss and stuff like that.
What the? With an extra boss, not just.
No,
one.
there's like the normal box, then there's the bigger one, and then there's the big
Extra big
box.
one.
Yeah.
The big
Box.
Big box. But for sure it does increase the amount of points you get a lot. So that's helpful also.
Because I know about the points. I didn't know that the challenges also get you better.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it might be.
No.
Okay. I'm not sure, but it's worth it for the points because they scale up pretty fast and you need a lot of points.
Then you can buy more intermediate MP parry.
True.
Best stat.
True.
So anyway, I'll be glad to be watching your stream tomorrow, Axel. If you need need any professional help doing the dreams, you can.
Yes,
always,
I'll be asking Defy. Don't worry.
Good.
He'd rather ask a rogue for help than the Kra.
No, I actually have this other Finnish guy that I'm just gonna go to look aid for.
Defy, how about we?
I don't know.
Defy,
Do you know Jonttu boy?
Yes.
You know that?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
panda. He won one of my trivia competitions.
Yeah, he's from Finland also.
Oh, I didn't know.
Also, he's
Shout
a big fan. He's a big fan.
Yeah, I like the guy. I know him. He's a good man.
Good man. Yes. So I'll just go running to him if I get in trouble.
He has like the ornament with like the really big dreams one, right?
Yeah. He's done all the dungeon achievements in the game. So.
Damn.
Yeah, stuff like
Crazy
that.
boy.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he has done the Pandala ones yet, but yeah. Fair.
Okay, wait. I have a question. What is the title of this podcast?
Nimaltopia FM.
Right, but like this specific episode, what is
Okay,
the
clickbait title.
Defy said what? Exclamation mark.
No, that's gonna be on the thumbnail. It's gonna be Defy said what about what race? Question mark.
You just had to make it racist, didn't you?
That's funny though.
No, but Defy has been on record saying that, there's the races, there's like normal people, black people, and stuff. You said something like that. You said something like that.
I don't remember this, but maybe.
It was one of your streams.
Uh-oh, shit. Nobody find that, please.
Please delete.
I'm gonna have to go delete all my streams.
Oh no. So anyway, I think we should call it a day for this podcast.
Sure.
Because I am actually starving.
So am I. I always get starving when I talk too much.
Actually crippling starvation at the moment.
Okay.
Starvation.
Let's now hope that the audio is serviceable and we don't have to record this again.
The whole time they couldn't hear me.
Yeah, it just didn't work.
It's fine. If anything, I'll just say exactly everything that I said.
Yeah,
again.
no problem.
Word by word.
Yeah, I for one remember everything I said, so it's gonna be okay. Right, Tom?
I just said haha a couple of times and then complained about some things and then
Haha, XD.
Haha, XD.
I think I said true.
You said something about race, I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god, I did not. I didn't even say that word yet.
That's true. You haven't.
You
Smart
guys
man.
said,
Smart man.
I won't let you guys take that and put it at the start, like if I just as a teaser.
So we'll make a proper title. Well, actually, we'll make a proper title. I'll just go have dinner.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So Tom, would you take us out?
Yeah, I'll take you out. As long as you buy me dinner first. Okay, cool. Well, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to the second episode of the podcast, which is, I'm surprised you made it through to this bit. So thank you to Defy for being our guest quest star.
No problem. Happy to be here.
For this podcast. So, and final question for Oksani: do you have any idea who's going to be our next guest?
Oh boy, Tom, I'm glad you asked, and I think you'll be happy to hear this too. It's gonna be the man himself, 3-pack, all the way from Australia. Rapper Wayne is gonna be our great co-host for the next episode.
Oh, epic!
Uh-oh.
We're gonna have a rapper as our guest star. Apparently, he performed in multiple supermarkets.
Oh, amazing. Walmart.
I assume he's not gonna rap for the podcast. Though.
And he also plays Smash Bros. Ultimate with the game tag Princess. Just recently, yes,
wow. I need to add him.
I recently learned this because he followed me on Twitter. Okay.
Well, that's gonna be it for today. Have a nice day and see you all later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.